traders. Hi, just a quick recap on the trades I made tonight. So it was only the one. It was on XXII. I just want to bring this across. So I get a bit of a delayed feed, but this was the screenshot. It's not. It's just showing a daily chart here. And here's the current situation. So it did show the gap up, and in pre-market, I was just using Market Watch here. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but it was, I don't know why the blank screen's there. So it actually traded as high. It floated around $2, like it was 198 to 193 sort of range. I'll just get that out of the way. That was, sorry about that, everyone. So I put in the order at, it was around 197. I think it was $2 flat, but I got filled at 197. So I believe, yeah, or maybe even 201. So I got a little bit lucky. Spinning on the screen there. It's good if you could avoid doing that. That'd be really good. Yeah, and then I closed out at 202. I saw it at 205, and I was already prepared because I was just a little bit concerned because obviously I've been burned in the past, but not a good trade. I made $60, but I got executed early. I didn't really take in consideration the spread, and now it's fallen really completely to 186. It's where it's trading at currently. So I just want to let people know. I put up the watch list. ZN, I was talking about going long. Who was the individual that pointed out that was probably a poor choice? I think it might have been a wannabe stock trader. I appreciate the feedback that I get because obviously I find the more information you share, on the Profitly forum, the better. And more experienced traders can sort of explain to me how best to approach things. But it definitely respected the $2 resistance zone. I thought it was going to shoot up a little bit more. Yeah, so it got to I thought it got a little bit higher than that. So only showing 203 here on the Market Watch chart. So that's interesting. I thought it was a little. No, yeah, 203. So. Yeah, interesting. So, not too bad for me. Execution wasn't too bad on Interactive Brokers. What else was I looking at? LBUY. Alright, I don't really think that moved too much. So I was eyeing this off for a potential dip buy, but it's sort of traded higher and it's only moved slowly. It's at 166, 2.15% gain. So yeah, XXII has sort of moved. It gapped up pretty nicely. But it's sort of, I think it's going to fizzle out and it's going to retrace a little bit and probably close that gap, revert back to the mean. Yeah, so I didn't really do a cycle sliding scale properly. I did a rough thing and it was around 7-ish or so, 70-ish or so. I scored, well, it was a poor score because I've got work very early in the morning. I've got to get up at about 3 in the morning, so it's 10, 11 in the evening here in Perth. So 12 hours ahead of New York. So it's not ideal. So I couldn't really hang around too long to let it develop. So I was just hoping for a, just with how the pre-market was behaving, that's sort of what on reflection, I shouldn't really have entered the 201 penning on it just before because, it spiked and now it's retraced. It was a little bit slower than the previous ones that I got burned on. Cool, I believe I got burned on. So yeah, poor trade. I just want to point that out. To everyone, this is what's happened. Just closing things down. Nothing else to report on. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll upload this straight away, and happy trading, and I'll check in tomorrow. Bye.